Hey guys, what's up? It's been a while. I went on vacation to Singapore for a cruise, party cruise actually. But I guess you all don't want to know about that. So I was also battling COVID and I'm feeling relatively fine now. You might hear me cough here and there, but I hope I don't, to not mess up the quality of this video. Right, so this video we're going to be talking about the 1050 to 1110 ICT macro. Now in the last video we spoke about the 950 to 1010 macro. So in today's video we're going to be talking about the 1050 to 1110 macro. Okay, so let's head into, okay, so let's go NASDAQ. All right, so what I use Pepperstone's, this one, so US 100. Let's get up US 100. All right, and let's see, can I find it? Cannot. Can't believe I'm messing it up right here. All right, here you go. Okay, so 1050 to 1110. Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. Okay, we're going to look at perfect examples, and I'm going to run you guys through the logic that you're going to be needing, the logic that you're going to be using whenever you look at these macros. All right, so as you all know, my mentorship is solely focusing on macros and profiles and various different things that incorporate time, right? We don't focus on price only. Yeah, so these ICT macros, we don't use it in the group, but like I said in the previous video, I want to help you guys on it because I don't personally use it. It's not that useful for me as I have my own macros in play. Yeah, so this is 13th of March. I don't like this line, so let's just skip that. Okay, so right here, let's go to the 5-minute chart. Okay, now remember when we were speaking about macros, SMT divergence, displacement in price, all of these things are extremely important. Okay, now the keyword, okay, the key phrase rather, the keyword, whatever, it's displacement, right? Displacement creates POIs. Yeah, so the creation of a fair value gap, right? You want to be seeing price sweeping liquidity and making an opposing move back up or back down. That's gold right there. Okay, you're going to be seeing price form a dealing range. Okay, so what's a dealing range, or how is a dealing range formed? So whenever we are looking at a bullish dealing range, right, you want to see sell side gone and then buy side gone. Okay, then you have a bullish dealing range. So this range is bullish. And if this range is bullish, once we retrace, the next move is to take out the dealing range high. Okay, then what about when we are bearish? So when we are bearish, the first move should be to take out a high and then take out a low, making this range from here to here bearish. Okay, so once we retrace and all that good stuff, we're looking for price to sell off into that low. But how do I know, this move up is not a reversal? Well, whenever price is making its way up slowly like that, that's indicative of what? That's indicate that that's basically a high resistance liquidity, and price is finding it hard to come and reach above this high. Or what does it do then? It creates liquidity to the downside, giving it cause, giving it reason to trade back down, to trade low, to trade into the what? Range low. Same thing vice versa. Same thing vice versa for the bullish example I just showed you initially. Okay. All right. So now if you're gonna find 1050, okay, so 1050 is right there, and we find 1110. 1110 is right here. You can see that the window of time is extremely small. Okay, and usually inside of these time windows, you're going to see price do what? You're going to see price do have the opening price, run down below the opening price, and then give you a setup up to the upside. Opening price go up above the opening price and give you a setup down. So that's your traditional manipulation. Lower into a buy, manipulation higher into a sell, right? So over here, all we can see is price. Here's the opening price, 1050. You jab down into this gap, and off we went. So that's so this right here, okay? This right there, from here to this high, let's say 40 points. Easy. 50 points at most. So if you are a scalper, these macros are for scalping. Okay, you can use other macros that I teach in my mentorship to align yourself rather with the high of the day, low of the day, high of the session, low of the session, and so on and so forth, right? But these macros that ICT teaches is purely for scalping. Yes, by chance you can get the higher low of the day and you can hold that position if your stop loss is large enough. Okay, so today I'm not going to be showing you SMT divergence and all of that. I believe that was in the previous video, the 950 to 1010 one. So today in 1050 to 1110, right, in the 1050 to 1110 macro, I am stressing on the fact that we need to have a dealing range, right? And I'm stressing on the fact that we need to treat the 1050 time marker. Yeah, you're going to treat that as your opening price. So below that, that is discount. Dynamic valuation, remember? Below that, it's discount, and above that, it's premium. So you want to be buying below that. Okay, you're looking for an explosive move up. So I wouldn't call this explosive, but on the 1 minute chart, this is seen as a manipulation. And then that's a nice move up. All right. So heading to the next day. All right, right. So heading to the next day, let's have a look. See, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, here. Let's look at 1010, right? So 1010 here, not 1010, my bad, 1050, sorry, 1050 right there, and 1110 right there. Okay, 1050 to 1110. Now here, what can we see? Can you see here with this opening price? So let me draw a line for you. With this opening price, if you just look at the 1 minute chart, price jabs down. That's your manipulation heading into this order block. Okay. Then it starts spooling up. So if you are looking at, let's say from the opening price itself, how far price went up inside of that macro, went up by 86, 90, let's just say 90 points, right? Now, if you are targeting liquidity, you know that these relative equal highs here, that's liquidity. So you can go for a solid 100 points from the opening price. And guys, that's enough. Okay, for you ICT guys out there, that's freaking enough. 30 points, 50 points, 100 points, pick your poison, build a career off of that. Why do you want to, okay, see, why do you want to go up, down, left, right, center, man? Come on. Are you in this to show off to other people, or are you in this to, build something for yourself? You're in this to build something for yourself, right? Fuck ping pong. Take your money, take your 1K, take your 500 bucks made from this trade and fuck off. Come back tomorrow. All right, come back tomorrow, even if it's a funded challenge. Cool. Let's just say let's just say that your model is saying, okay, you know what, 80 to 90% probability that's going to be a buy over here, and you're putting about, let's say, 2%. The goal is 8 to 10%, right? Fine, 2%, right? So you buy somewhere here, let's say, targeting here, you get a solid 3 to 4 hour, or maybe even 2 hour. Let's just say 3 hour. Okay, so if you take 3 hour, you're up by 6% already. That's enough. Guys, that's enough. Who the fuck are you competing against? That's enough. Take your 6%, come back tomorrow, risk less than that, make your the remaining 2% that you need for the 8% profit target, and you pass phase 1 or phase 2, whatever you're doing. And if you already manage a ton of money, or if you already have a lot of money in a trading account and you already made 6%, oh my God, bro. If you have 200K, you made 6%, that's like how much? 12K? 12,000? Yeah, 12,000. Okay, you can stop now for the month, or come back the next day, start risking less than 0.5%. And you can compound those gains, no matter how small, maybe an additional 2%, an additional 1%, and can still end that shit positive. Okay. One of these time intervals is all you need. You can stack, you can do whatever the hell you want, Just make sure you get it right. Look for the proper shit and then do it right, do it properly, manage your risk properly, and boom, you're good to go. Right? So focus on the dealing range. Are we inside of a dealing range? Can you see it? Can you see it? We have formed a bullish dealing range, right? Low taken out, high gone, retrace. So I know when we come back to the 50 of this range, that the chances of price going for this high is higher than the chance of price coming for this low. Because why? Everything is pointing towards bullishness. And look at how slowly price came down, providing you cause for a run up in the future, in the near future. And this shit is fractal. This is a 5-minute chart. You can use a 1-minute chart, 30-second chart, 15-minute chart, 1-hour chart. You can literally frame multi-time frame moves using this idea. Okay, it all starts with a range. All starts with the range. Are you trading inside of a defined range? Dealing range. This one is a bullish dealing range, as I teach in my mentorship. It's already leaked, so I don't give a fuck. All right. Okay. That's Wednesday's price action on March 15th. Let's have a look at the next day. All right. 1050. So here's 1050. Bit more right there. 1110. Here we go. All right. Now, inside of this macro, you can see you had no chance. Yes, we had the opening price here, right? Unless you're looking at something on the left, an old bearish fair value gap that is now bullish. Remember, old areas of redistribution we're looking to reaccumulate from. If one of those levels line up with this, you can go ahead and take a buy. Other than that, you're looking for sales. Why? Because we're above the opening price. So this is a scenario in which you would have more or less had it 50-50. Okay? Unless your model suggests something else. So don't listen to me on that. If your model says buy or model says sell, cool, go for it. All right, then over here, 1050, 1110. All right, now in this case, can you see how what is the defined dealing range? The defined dealing range is high taken out, low gone. Yeah. So if I'm going to be looking to sell, I'm looking to sell inside here. What did this macro do? This macro just consolidated. How would I know that? Here's how I know, right? I know the time. It is the correct time, but the price is not right, right? This should occur over here for me to take part in a sell. You get it? That time element is here, but the pricing element is all the way up here. And as a result, you have no setup in this macro. Yeah. Instead, you have a setup in the lunch hour macro, and that's 1150 to 1210. This is why you have all these different macros. This is when you can combine time and price. This is the time, I need price to be there. This is the price, I need this to be the time, right? So this is how you blend time and price together. All right, guys. So with that said, I hope you gleaned something insightful from this lesson, this YouTube video, right? I have finally recovered, I wouldn't say recovered 100%, maybe around 80 to 90%. I've recovered of my illness, disease, whatever you want to call it. I'll be back to posting on the Telegram group. Okay. And yeah, with that said, in the next video, we'll talk about the 1150 to 1210 macro. And after that, we have like another 2 more macros to look at. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. Oh, yeah, and one more thing. Some of you all have been texting me saying that everything's being a bit too complicated. It's being a bit too complex with ICT talking about new shit apparently on Twitter. I have no clue what it is. I think some NWoggy or NDoggy or some shit like that. I'll take a look at it. No, not gonna lie, I did take a look at it, but I'll take a look at it in detail. I don't see the relevance. I don't see the need for it. Before that, everyone has been doing well. as I've been observing on Twitter and on Instagram, this is unnecessary. In my opinion, you may want to fight me on that. Please take it away from me. I don't want to fight you. In my opinion, I don't give a rat's ass about a gap. Everything I have is working for me. My own framework is working for me. Time, my personal time macros and my personal application of the doubling theory, everything is working for me. I don't want to add anything that's gonna mess up my framework of concepts. Okay, and if you feel the same, don't let it. Stick to your fair value gap breaker, mitigation block, 50% retracement, blah blah blah, optimal trade entry for you all, for all your ICT guys. Okay, yeah. So with that said, don't make shit complicated. Okay, if you are looking to make shit complicated, go learn from someone that went through the complicated process and have simplified it for a community like mine, like some other people that I want to mention, but I want to give them free clout. All right, so yeah, mentorship, you can join from my website. It's going to be down in the description below. My Instagram, everything's going to be down in the description below. Yeah, so bootcamp over, don't ask me about bootcamp. Bootcamp's going to be after June or July. And yeah, guys, so that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Good luck and good trading. Bye bye.